Please give it up for Robert F. Peterson. Let him hear it.
Hey everybody. Keep that energy up. Thank you. So when I was a kid, I was in the car with my mom. And I looked up and I said, "Mom, I love you." She goes, "Bobby, I love you too." I said, "But if you and Dad ever get a divorce, I'm going with Dad." She didn't laugh at that. Not at all. And it was weird because my parents actually had a pretty good relationship when I was a kid, so I don't understand where this really came from. In fact, I was so confident in my parents' relationship that I used to make fun of the divorced kids at school. I went to a public school, so 50% of the kids hated me. So this one night, my parents are in a furious fight. It was over ice cream, which perked my interest. So I started listening from the stairs, and I hear them going at it really hard. My dad's like, "I don't get why you care that we kept it." My mom goes, "Have you seen Bobby? He's got red hair. You want it to be fat too?" Check for Mom. Trying to win some points back. So the fight starts to escalate, and I'm getting really scared. And I hear a plate break, and we're Irish, not Greek, so I had no idea what was going on. And now I'm crying like crazy at the top of the stairs. And my mom comes up, she looks up at me and goes, "Bobby, what's wrong?" "Are you and Dad getting a divorce? Because if you are, I need to apologize to a lot of people. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life." She looks up at me and goes, "Maybe." I was like, If they do, Dad gets the ice cream. I'm going to the track with Dad. So I pack my shit, I go up to my sister's room, I knock on her door and go, "Hey, Lori, listen, it's going to be nice seeing you every other weekend and holidays." You know? Parents are still together, so that was an awkward moment between my sister and I. We're still going to therapy for it. We'll get over it eventually. So I've been doing drugs for a while. I have insulin. People ask me all the time, "We're an insulin pump." You can see, look at my crotch, thanks. So they always go, "What is that, an MP3 player for my kid's advancement?" I feel the music in my bones. It's great. Actually, I wasn't a good druggie. I smoked some weed when I was a kid, not really good, because I developed this twitch, I guess you would call it, where when I got high, people knew immediately that I was high, because I would tell people that I was high. So high right now. Sir, there's people behind you. Please order. Sorry, guys. And sir, don't ever walk through the drive-thru again. Yep. So this one time, my friends and I were smoking, getting pretty high, and someone yells out, "Cops!" I think everyone can relate. Apparently not. Thanks. So we start running. And you just want to see white kids turn into Usain Bolt yelled at. It was great. So I'm running, and all of a sudden this cop screeches in front of me, and I jump back. He gets out of the car and says, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I was like, luckily my twitch didn't show up. I said, "Plain manhunt." He goes, "Go run and tell your friends to come back here, because I want you to be telling the truth." So I go and run. I'm like, straight out of an action movie, this cop car comes screeching across, he jumps out, grabs me, throws me on top of the car. He goes, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I said, "Plain man." He goes, "I'm going to get this straightened out, sit in the back of the car." So he gets in, he gets on the radio. I learned two things that night. One, even if a cop tells you, don't run from the cops. And two, the back of the cop car is literally the worst time to tell someone you're high. Literally. So, I wasn't a crafty druggie, so I wasn't actually that good at anything. I don't know what that means, but roll with it, please. So one day I went to go sneak into my house at 6 p.m. My family was fucking having dinner. I tried to sneak into the house. So I go in, I'm trying to sneak around, I'm high as a kite. And I hit the first step, my mom goes, "What are you doing?" It's like, shit. So we got into a pretty big fight. Pretty heated fight that night. And she's going at me hardcore, and I'm like, "Mom, listen. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm really fucking high right now. And she goes, what did you say? I was like, oh, maybe I just bought myself a little bit of time here. A little bit. I had to think of a response for this. My mom goes, did you just say you were high? And I went, maybe. Thank you very much. My name is Robert F. Peterson.
Robert F. Peterson, let him hear it. Come on.